You guys started the day at Zenith,
yep,
right?
We started at Zenith.
What did you guys see?
So yeah, I mean, we saw the new A386 special edition.
That's right.
It's like a limited
All
edition.
three of them?
Comes in 3 metals.
Yeah.
It's gorgeous. It's razor sharp. It looks a lot like a vintage piece.
Yeah.
I mean, that's exactly the point, essentially. Really nice bright white
This
dial.
is for the
good
50th
color.
anniversary of the El Primero, right?
Correct, yeah. And they're a really nice size. They're super limited. We're waiting to find out what the actual production number is. It's something like
roughly 50.
We're going to call roughly 50, but that's number
what I heard
is
50.
Yeah, and they said that number is subject to change. We don't know a price.
They're just under 20,000. They're like 19 and change.
That's right.
Okay, I mean, but what did I guess earlier? 28.
Yeah.
Right, so
coming in
I
under.
guess that means
Yeah.
a decent value. They're super wearable. Obviously, if your preference is for a steel one, I would have 2 recommendations: either buy the white gold or wait.
Yeah.
It's highly likely.
Or buy vintage.
Or buy vintage one, sure. But I would say it's highly likely that when the dust settles on these selling out as quickly as they like, if they make 150, they're gone. And then we may find a steel one down the road when they take that. I mean, it's there in aesthetic. It's there.
Yeah, totally.
The 3 colors on the dials with gold. I mean, you usually see a pretty austere
The
design
rose is
paired with
incredible.
gold. Yeah.
Yeah.
But here you got a little pop of color with gold.
Yeah.
Super, super cool.
I started the morning somewhere very different. I started at Nomos.
Okay. This is fun. I only know one of what they launched, so.
Yeah, so Nomos did the usual Nomos thing, which is they took the thing they're known for and that everybody loves them for, these like classic, cool, minimal Bauhaus designs, and they iterated on them, and they followed the old adage, don't fuck it up, which is kind of the challenge with something like that. Like, there's so little to work with because the designs are so restrained that any little thing you do could totally ruin them, right? So they gave us 2 new sport, quote unquote, like sports models. They're bigger, they're thicker, they have 100-foot water, 1,000-foot water resistance, 1 version of the club, and then 2 versions of the Tangente like that.
So the Tangente, that's the one that I read the press release. That's kind of an interesting thing because it's so close to an Ahoy, but it's bigger, burlier bracelet.
Yes. It's much bigger. First of all, these watches are thick. They're serious watches.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay. Wow.
And same with
They
the club.
still use a very thin movement.
Yeah, they
the
still use a
movement's
thin
super
movement.
thin.
But they're
and the movement has some sort of a protection around it.
It does,
So that's going to
exactly.
add some bulk.
Exactly. There's that, and then it's the heftier version of their new bracelet. So Nomos has 2 new bracelets.
Bracelet's kind of incredible.
Dude, so the bracelet that's on the sport models is cool. It's good, it's nice, but there's a finer version of the bracelet that you can buy on a couple of the smaller Campus Club models, and they're not selling it individually yet, but they will. Yeah, the Campus Club's
Am I
great.
weird that like if I was going to buy a Nomos today, the whitish dial with the Cali?
Not at all. That's a
Cali
great watch.
text, it's like one of their
killer
cheapest watches. It's one of the few that still uses like an alpha.
Yeah, it's a great watch.
It's not expensive. I think it's like anyone could wear it. You just change the strap, the whole watch changes.
Yeah, I agree. Everybody who owns a Nomos should buy one. They're amazing.
They're that good.
They're really, really good.
Super fun.
Yeah, they're great. And then they also did these models, the Duos. They took 4 of the standard models, the kind of like 4 core models.
Yeah.
They did them in 32.8 millimeters with 2 hands. Hand wound, a new version of the Alpha caliber that's been kind of pared back. They're awesome. If they were a little bigger than 33 millimeters,
Yeah, I was
I
going to
would
say
have.
if they made those in 38.
Dude, if they were 35, I would have given them a credit card.
That's
in
the
booth.
SJP.
Yeah, dude, it's amazing.
That's your
how do you
Nomos.
take a super austere 3-hand watch and make it better? Take one of the hands off.
Yeah.
So that was Nomos. It was again like iterations on familiar themes, all good stuff. The bracelet though was the real highlight. The bracelet's killer.